What's up YouTube? It's One Way Up here, back with another video. And as you can see, this video is very different than what I'm used to making. I do have footage of me riding my motorcycle, but this is my first time buying this camera and using this camera that mounts on bikes, and I had no idea the audio and video quality would be this horrible. So thank you for bearing with me if you do choose to. But in this video, I decided to record myself riding this motorcycle in the rain, and this is actually my first time using this camera, and it happened to be raining, so I figured why not use this as an opportunity to record myself on the bike. So a little bit of history about myself. I am a new motorcycle rider. I just started riding motorcycles this summer, so I've had a 600cc bike as my first bike. This is a 08 Yamaha R6S, and I had no experience driving manual vehicles or any experience on a motorcycle. So I learned this year, got my bike, hopped on, and decided to get a camera. First day I decided to put the camera on my bike is raining. So here you have me on the highway in New York City as a new rider riding in the rain. So I've ridden in the rain before. Excuse me, I don't know how I mixed that up, but I've ridden in the rain a few times. This is just the first time I'm recording it. As you can see, I'm on the highway. A lot of motorcycle riders do tend to stay to the left lane. Here I am all the way in the right lane because I feel like I'm more comfortable in the right lane when I'm a little bit more cautious about the conditions, or if I feel like the traffic's being a little bit crazy, I feel more comfortable in the right lane. But yeah, I'm only on the highway for about 3 or 4 exits, so I don't really care to go to the left lane. As you can see, I'm getting off already. I'm really taking my time on the bike. It was a little bit scary at first, but as you can see in the video, I'm pretty much making smooth moves. I'm not really weaving in and out or accelerating hard. You probably can't really hear the engine that well because the quality is so bad, the rain and everything. But yeah, this is me coming to a stoplight. Now, one thing I did notice more in this time that I was riding than previous times in the rain is that when I decided to brake, the braking distance was a lot longer. So as you'll see sometime coming up shortly as I'm going through these lights, when one of them turns red, as I slam on the brakes, I noticed that it's taking a lot longer to come to a stop. But I shouldn't say slam. I'm squeezing the brakes at a gradual pace, as you should. You should never slam on the brakes on a motorcycle. And as I was squeezing on the brakes, I noticed that, oh, this car in front of me is getting a little bit close. And that's one thing that I did have to learn as I was on this ride. So as me being a new rider, as you can see, I'm learning new things every day. I did want to go with a 600cc as my first bike because I didn't want to feel like I had to worry about trading it in and looking for a new bike with more power. I just wanted to get something that I would grow into, which some people will say, yeah, this is the part I was talking about where I almost went into the back of this BMW. But anyways, some people say, oh, it's not good to grow into bikes because you are risking your life. I am risking my life every time I hop on this bike, especially being a new rider in New York City on a bike with this much power and the conditions I drive on. You probably heard me say that like 5 times already, but I'm doing it. I've been on this bike for about 3 months now, and I actually daily ride it every single day. So my experience so far has been good. I feel like the skills that I've gained from riding the bikes in that amount of time has really increased more than riders or new riders in other situations, because this is my only form of transportation. So I was forced to really get used to this bike, to spend a lot of time on it daily, riding in different kinds of weather conditions, times of the day, traffic conditions, and I'm feeling very comfortable on the bike, even though I am still a new rider. I'm only 3 months into my riding career. I feel very comfortable with this bike. I'm very happy and satisfied with my decision to go with a 600cc bike as opposed to a 3 or 400, which most people would recommend. So my key is, if you're gonna do it, I'm not gonna advise everyone to do it, obviously. Now, I had some instances where I was close to dropping the bike. I never did. I took a exit ramp on the highway that was on a curve, or more so, it was like a half circle, and I took it a little bit too fast, so I did have to use my rear brake a little bit and then lean the bike more than I wanted to, but I still never dropped the bike. So there were only about 2 instances where I could have dropped the bike, but I didn't. Other than that, I've been pretty good with really being patient, not really pushing myself past my skill set. I am learning and getting a little bit better every day, so my range of skills and things that I can do constantly increase on a daily basis, but I'm never looking to go past what I know and what I feel comfortable doing. So that's really my tips for anyone looking to get a bike. Now, you could obviously get a 400 and get into a lot of trouble, or wreck the bike, mess up your life because you're not really emotional mature, or it could just be an idiot driver on the road. You know, if you're in a high dense metropolitan city, getting a motorcycle does increase your chances of getting into trouble or an accident more than other parts of the country. I still decided to take the risk and start on a 600. So I am very happy with my decision. For those of you out there wondering if it is possible, yes, it is possible. Just do a lot of research. If you can get experience on a bike before buying one, definitely do. That is very helpful. And you really have to be smart. There is a little bit of luck in it too. I guess I can say I'm probably lucky that I've never dropped it or came close to accidents. But then again, there's also the rider plays a big part of that too. I'm not someone that's has something to prove against other drivers on the road. You got to let them win and go sometimes. And my main key is really to have fun and to get to my destination safely. So that's pretty much all that I have to say in this video. I will most likely be making a video about reviewing this bike. I don't really know too much about motorcycles, so we'll see how well that goes. But this is mainly me sharing my experience as a new rider. As you probably saw a few months ago, I'm just running through stop signs because I'm not the best at downshifting or shifting. I'm still learning to get better at that every day, and I don't have the time, or I don't feel like coming to a complete stop and going. But anyway, that's me rambling. So if you made it through this video despite the terrible audio and video quality, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.